Good morning, dear children. I hope you all are doing well at your home and studying well at your home. So, in our previous video, I explained you about lines, different kinds of lines, and about perpendicular lines, intersecting lines, and in that you must have noted that we have also pointed about angles in perpendicular lines. When I was explaining you perpendicular lines, I told you that in perpendicular lines, two lines form a 90-degree angle which is called a right angle. Okay. So, what is an angle? You must be wondering about what is an angle, because this term is new for you. Okay. So, our today's topic is angles. We will explain it in detail and we will discuss it in brief today about angles. What is an angle, how an angle is formed, how we can name an angle, and about its different parts. Take a point O, okay, and now make two rays from this point only, okay, make two rays from this point O. So mark it as O and let's say that these two are A and B, okay. This point O is called vertex. This point O is called vertex, and this ray and this ray is called arms. These are called arms. A-R-M-S, arms. Okay, A and B are called arms. Okay, OA is one arm and OB is one arm. Okay, and together they are called arms. Now this part, okay, this is called an angle. It is called an angle. Okay, O is vertex, OA is one arm and OB is another arm, and this part is called angle. Okay, this is an angle. Okay, this part, which is the space in between these two arms, the space between these two arms is called interior angle. The space between these two arms is called interior angle. So this part is called interior of the angle, okay, and the space that is outside the arms is called exterior of the angle. It is called exterior of the angle or exterior angle. If any angle is in this space, okay, so it will be called as exterior angle. Okay, and if the angle is in between these two arms, it will be called as an interior angle. Okay, this point O is called vertex, this ray OA is called arm, this ray OB is called another arm. Together they are called arms. The space between these two arms is called interior of the angle, and the space outside these two arms is called exterior of the angle. And if any angle is between these two arms, it will be called as interior angle, and if any angle will be outside these two arms, it will be called as exterior angle. And an angle is denoted by this sign. Okay, an angle is denoted by this sign. Now, if we have to name an angle, so we have to put the vertex in between. We have to put the vertex in between. B-O-A, like this. B-O-A. O will always come in between, and then its arms. Okay, if it is y and it is x and it is z, so we will write it. First we have to put the sign of angle here, then we have to write x, y, z. Z, y, the vertex will always be in middle. Okay, this is how we name an angle. So this is angle x, y, z, or angle BOA. Okay, now we are moving to our next topic, circles. You all are aware of the shape circle. Many objects you see around are in the shape of a circle. The watch that is in your home, the clock that is hanging at your wall, on your wall, so it can be in the shape of a circle. The bangles, they are in the shape of a circle. Pizza, it is in a shape of a circle. The tire of a vehicle, it is in a shape of a circle. So these are some examples that are in the shape of a circle. So now we will learn about different facts of circles. Okay, but before that, let me show you a circle. So children, look at this. It is a circle. It is a circle. Okay, the lines are curved. As you can see here, the lines are curved. Mostly line is straight, but in a circle the lines are curved. Okay, the lines are curved. And the main important thing to note in a circle is, here it is a boundary of the circle. It is called boundary of the circle. Okay, now this boundary is called circumference. This boundary of a circle is called circumference. What it is called? Circumference. The boundary of a circle is called circumference. And the midpoint of the circle, so suppose there are different points in the circumference of the circle. So if I draw a straight line from the point O to each of the points that are in this circumference, the distance of each ray will be equal. The distance from O to A will be equal to distance from O to C. It will also be equal to, from O to B will be equal to O to E. So the distance of each ray will be equal. Okay. Now this is the center C. Let's take it C, the center C, and there is a point A here. Now if I draw a line from C to A, this will be the radius of the circle. This will be the radius of the circle. The half distance from the center to the circumference is called radius, or we can say the distance from center to the circumference is called radius. Now if I join the center to its another half and join it to point P, the distance from B to A, will be called as diameter. It will be called as diameter. The distance from C to A, okay, just look at only the half portion of this. From C to A, it is called radius, but if I extend this from C to B also, or if I extend from A to B, it will be its diameter. okay, and the diameter divides a circle into two semicircles. A diameter divides a circle into two semicircles. If I hide this portion, okay, as you can see here, it is a semicircle, okay, and if I hide this portion from the above, it is also a semicircle, okay. So diameter divides the circle into two semicircles, okay, and diameter we denote it with D, that is equal to 2r. Diameter is equal to 2r because one radius is from C to A and another radius is from C to B, okay. Radius is only the half portion from center to one part of the circumference. This is one radius and it is another radius from C to B. So that is equal to, diameter is equal to 2r, two radiuses, okay, double. Diameter is 2r and radius, if we have to find the radius from this formula, then it will be half of the diameter, okay, diameter by 2, okay, diameter by 2 if we have to find radius, okay, because diameter is two radiuses are there, okay, two radii are there, two radii, one, if it is one radius from C to A, it is called a radius, but if there are more than one radius, then they will be called as radii. They will be called as radii. So there are two radii, 1 and 2. That is why diameter is 2 radii, okay, and what radius is? Diameter by 2. Diameter by 2. So this is formula for diameter and radius. So I hope children you must have understood about angles and circles, okay. So what is an angle? An angle is the portion between, so let us revise quickly. Angle is the portion between two arms. These are called arms and it is called vertex, okay. It is interior angle and it is exterior angle, okay, and angle is denoted by this sign. Now about circle, this boundary is circumference and it has a center which is denoted by O, or you can take any other alphabet, and the distance from O to any point in the circumference is radius, and if we extend this to another part of the circle also, to B suppose, so it will form a diameter, okay, and radius is equal to diameter by 2 and diameter is equal to 2 radius, okay. So I hope you must have understood the concept well. Tomorrow we will be discussing about how to measure any length from divider and how to draw a circle with the help of a compass.